I love coconut. Anybody wants to send me stuff? Send me coconuts.
Send
me pineapples. Send me pina coladas. What are you doing? You're jacking up.
I'm not jacking it up. I'm fixing your. Oh my god! It was really funny. They were trying to stick the umbrella, and the girl was, and she's sitting there trying to stick it, and it won't go anywhere. And the guy comes over and goes plop, and she's like, "Oh." And he gave it hair. He tried to turn it into Wilson in the car earlier.
I was bored. So what I do with my coconut, since now I have a fireplace,
Does it still have a
is
little
that
tail?
I will
take
take.
its tail.
I did
Oh,
not
it does
take
have
the
a
tail.
tail.
Still there. Still
Has
has
a
a tail.
tail.
It looks like a mouse. Or like a rat because of the...
It's
Ratty
it's a
tail.
rat.
It looks like an alien to me, like the facehugger thing.
Oh,
it looked like it's gonna be a
yeah!
facehugger that got like
Rambling will
malformed
continue.
at some point. Well, what else are you gonna tell them about it?
Well,
Besides, you're gonna throw it in the
I'm
fire.
gonna throw it in my fire
Which is right there, which is why I stared at it, because it was doing things.
because unfortunately it's an older coconut, so it's got a really thick shell to
you
it
could
already.
show it. You can probably show it if you
I can't show it. I can, one look at my hole.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm definitely not gonna do it.
Please note this is rated R.
This is not child. Well, depends on your
warning.
children nowadays.
Trigger warning, coconut holes. Not making fun of triggers. Triggers are very important and they're a big deal, but dude, that would be so bad.
Here, look at the hole in my nut. Yes, that would go well for people's children to learn.
Dude, I almost called you by your name. I was so ashamed of you for a moment there.
Whoa.
Whatever,
Compared to
I stay
another
awake
time?
longer than you. Yeah, that's true. You have moments, so do I.
I have many large
So-
moments.
He got his coconut and he was very happy. Very, very happy. And then we went to Safety Harbor from there, right?
Went to Safety Harbor, got rained on.
Yeah, it started raining. So we pulled up and there were like these people doing these weird movements like this.
Tai Chi.
Yes, that's what it turned out to be. I did not know that it was Tai Chi though. Like they just looked like they were doing. I thought they were teaching them a dance.
Oh,
I really thought he was preparing their dance because he was like taking their arms and like moving them.
I was guessing he
showing
was
them?
teaching them either Tai Chi or Wing Chun.
I have no
What's
idea what
Wing
Wing
Chun?
Chun. I've heard of Tai Chi.
Another martial art that's very flowy
Oh.
like that.
Oh, okay.
Both of
So,
them were really
but we got
cool.
there and there was a group of them sitting out there, and so we said go in. We found out it was a store. It's a metaphysical store that was new. I hadn't seen it before. They said they'd been there about 6 months. So that was cool. We talked to the owner for a while. We talked to the gentleman who was teaching them. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Guy.
His name wasn't Guy.
I know, just
I
Guy.
didn't
All Tai Chi teachers are named Guy. Huh?
Yes.
I
No,
don't remember
know.
anybody's names because
I'm really bad at
was,
that.
I was
I look up
cold.
him. You were cold. We had an umbrella. You could have used the umbrella.
No, I was cold when we got into the store.
Anyway, so they actually had some really cool stuff though. So we wandered around there, explored it. You got a few things. I talked to the guy. That was really cool. And then we started wandering around the street. We found a wedding. Oh no,
Somebody was taking pictures for a wedding reception.
oh black. They were all wearing black though. That was interesting. They were all wearing black and red for their wedding.
Well, it wasn't homecoming or prom.
I don't think so. They looked too adult to be that. They were too organized to be homecoming or prom.
They weren't dressed
They were
slutty
cool.
enough.
They weren't dressed slutty enough.
Except that one
Have-
lady.
Yeah.
The
so
one we
they-
saw towards the end
Yeah,
that was walking
yeah.
on there. So they've all got like floor length gown looking outfits on, and this one lady comes up and she's wearing one that's right below her butt, and it's completely tight fitting
it
and
was
kind of
sausage
strappy.
casing, and she wasn't really
I haven't-
fitted for it.
I haven't heard that term in so long. So, but she looked okay in it. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. It's not my place to judge what she looked like.
Walking away, she had a nice ass. That was about it.
Well, I didn't look at her ass. I was looking at her boobs. I'll be
I
honest.
was looking at her.
Was her rack nice?
Yeah, it was pretty,
Oh,
nice. She
sorry.
wasn't wearing the right bra for it.
I know the only
She
reason why I
was-
looked at her ass because it was on the way down to look at the ankle.
where
She had a really interesting tattoo.
Did she?
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
look at that.
Oh, I didn't notice. That's what I get for staring at the boobs and not the ass.
We all have our
Oh.
thing.
Pretty much. Arms. Arms are still my thing. Men. I don't really think I have a preference for women yet.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
That hurts.
I'm put to shame because I don't have arms like that.
For real? I want to see now.
I can't flex
He
my
hasn't.
arms.
You have an arm.
You can't flex your arms
Uh-uh.
like that?
Look at your arm.
Yeah, you can. That's got more definition, no offense, than hers does, but just because you've got that roundedness to it.
Yeah.
There's a conversation I did not ever expect to have online.
No
Um,
triceps, though. I got better triceps, though.
So I don't know about you guys, but like the funnest part for me was, so we were walking around, we walked in the store, it had a bird out front, and then it was an art studio. So we walked in, and they were like, the lady was like talking, and at first I thought she was just doing a demonstration of glass blowing or how she does a glass works, and then she started like showing, she started showing like the whole place, that the whole building. And I figured out about halfway through we had walked into a tour on accident and just kind of accidentally joined the tour for the entire of her business.
Although it seems like she kind of knew at least one of them.
She didn't.
She did. She knew the tour guide. Yeah. She knew the tour guide.
Oh, okay.
So
she didn't seem to care. It was just one of those things.
It was like, whatever, more people. This is cool. However, she was talking about how they do like ladies' nights craft things. Yeah. That would be kind of cool to go back to. So
yes, but I'm pretty certain if I dressed in drag, it'd be a dead giveaway that I'm not a lady.
You wouldn't have to do all that much to your hair. You just have to put
Don't.
Well, so that solves that. There's no shaving of my face in the near future.
I'm getting a message from somebody. So it's my friend Kathy. So that's pretty much. And then we had to leave. We had another person with us. They had to come back here because they were being picked up by a certain time. So hi to them. But
basically, it was an escort mission.
Wait, what? That sounds like we picked up a hooker and had to have him back to their pit.
I either picked up a hooker or I fell back into the old profession.
No, we mean because we had, this is our party, and so we were. I got nothing.
I know what you're talking about now, but it still definitely sounds like we hired a hooker to take her around for the day with us. And then dropped them off at the end of the day back at their pit.
It's like a Pretty Woman moment, I'm going around saying,
we didn't buy them anything, so we were like the worst version of that ever.
We're cheap.
He got a cookie.
But we didn't pay for it. No, he didn't get a cookie.
Yeah? Oh, no, he got brittle.
He got brittle, and he bought that himself. Not us. He bought something else too, but I'm not sure what it was at some point. But we didn't buy anything.
Wasn't anybody sleeping with me, so I can't say I was going to be.
Wasn't anybody in it was we're sleeping with, so.
Okay, so.
Sorry about your luck.
So it was not. Violence just ensued. Okay, so just to know, we did not pick up any hookers.
We did not.
This is an R-rated showing, and
the day we picked up a hooker,
and they're alive too. So
what? The person is alive.
Yes.
What the heck kind of hookers do you pick up that don't get home alive when you're done with the
Well,
mission?
think about it. Why on a strip club does it say live nude girls? Why do you have to know that they're live?
That's a
Just
good
say
point.
nude girls. Are they swinging from meat hooks in some club?
Clearly, the zombie apocalypse has been going on longer than we knew, and that's where they're hiding out at. 'Cause they're all drunk and drugged up in there anyway, so how would they know?
Are you well and collect?
She's trying.
I have nothing.
She almost killed us in the car when I pointed out the birds outside the window, though.
I didn't almost kill anybody. We were fine. We were safe. I bird from the car all the time.
By yourself. There's nobody else to go, oh my god!
I like how we
That's
had to...
not true.
I like how you were trying to
But there's
explain
no
it.
screaming.
So basically there's the passenger going,
See, you need that on the driver's car, the driver's ed car,
with the
where they
brake.
have the
the
brakes on the
brakes,
other
yeah.
side, so they'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck. Stop for birds.
I
I would like to go birding. Birding's supposed to be fun.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'll go birding. Oh, that reminds me. So I took a picture of these birds over by work, and I can't identify them. I thought they were wood storks, but they're definitely not after looking them up. So I have to see if you can identify them from the terrible picture my phone took.
I want to see.
So what else did we do? So we came back here.
Came back here, ate some soup, ate fire.
Really, really delicious soup, and we made fire, and we're going to go sacrifice our sacrificial Burning Man
Marshmallows.
today. Yeah. This is a tradition we started when we were dating. That's funny that we dated at some point.
Jet Puff
Definitely
makes
not.
horrible flavored marshmallows. They need to quit doing that. Just stick with what they're
They're
good
regular.
at.
The regular marshmallows are good.
Just stick with what they're good at and just make plain Jane white marshmallows.
Stop making like pumpkin spice and what was the other ones they've made? They make
I've
like
seen
these
peppermint.
peppermint.
Seen,
They made a really
There's some
terrible
more.
pastel one at some point.
although the chocolate ones aren't too bad.
Oh, God, I don't know why you like those.
Easy.
Because it's peppermint and it's not Andes mint. That's how you fuck it up.
Wow.
I like my. I think my
certain marshmallows are not meant to be roasted.
They
Pretty much
smell-
any of the
That's what
flavored
it
ones
was.
are not meant
It wasn't
to
that
be
they
roasted.
smelled. It wasn't that they tasted like. They tasted like Nag
No,
Champa?
they tasted like the instant Nag Champa, and
They
they, smelled
did.
very
How
much
does something
like it as
taste
well.
like an incense smells? That's exactly what it was, and they got burned. We took those thingies that I can't
We
remember.
took toothpicks.
Thank
and we
you,
made
there you
We made an effigy of our own personal marshmallow Burning Man. So we had the marshmallow
Excuse me when I
Stay
tried to
Puft
do this by myself.
Burning Man. That was something that we threw in the fire, and we watched him like suddenly have a case of like elephantitis, where his feet just started swelling up, and then
It
the
really
body
did.
started swelling up, and then the head swelled up, and then poof, it caught fire.
Blue flames everywhere. It was actually pretty awesome.
So then we went
do it a lot
from
now.
we had an interracial Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It went from white to black, and the worst thing was it didn't really turn to anything other than
That's-
a big black mass of burnt
that was
coal.
it.
And
It
never,
didn't burn like normal marshmallows.
never turned white, never turned to a white powdered ash. It stayed solid.
It was a chunk. Like it didn't like normal marshmallows burn up and they kind of get flaky and then they kind of fall apart. Not these. They melded into this like wannabe trapper keeper mess. It was ridiculous. Like
but it
Akira,
was
like
fun
from
for us tonight
Akira.
to keep throwing it in though.
Yeah.
Kept throwing more and more in there. Just
We have to
watching
build
it
that
flame.
one up before we can throw anything in it though. So, but yeah.
Ah, we'll leave the hot coals in there and they'll catch on their own.
So that was our day. It was pretty fun. We're looking forward to the rest of it. I gotta do homework though. Yay, my homework. I thought my school started this week and it started last week.
I have to
So
make
that
more
was
fire.
fun. You have to what?
I have to make more fire.
You have to make more fire? What do you have to do?
Nothing.
Sit by more fire, supervise me.
She has to try to prevent me from stealing her pants is what she has to do. She's
That
got
so
awesome owl
does
pants.
not sound right.
But it's still accurate.
So she has a thing for owls. She has a thing for birds in general. Just so you know, she wants to steal her pants
They
strictly
got
for
awesome
the
owls all
pants.
over the... I walked out of the kitchen earlier and saw her after she changed into them. I'm like, oh, so I'm stealing your pants. Like, that was it. I didn't talk to her in a few minutes, and I was like, by the way, just gonna thieve things from you.
I don't think anybody has ever said that they were going to steal pants from me.
Really?
So, no. Have you?
Wow, yes!
Really?
Like,
Yeah, she
and
has.
shoes
Oh.
and shirts, like, you have some pretty awesome
Have you
shirts
seen the
and
Mary
stuff,
Janes that
like-
she has over by the door? People have wanted to take those from her.
Which Mary
No.
Janes?
The red ones that you have out there.
Those aren't Mary Janes.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're not.
Those are
Mary
definitely not Mary Janes.
But
Those are
the-
stripper shoes.
I don't cross dress very often, folks.
Very
just so you know,
often.
I'm not supposed to really know shit like this, but
Yes, you are. You're supposed to know shit like this because you can walk in them, whereas
and I have
can't.
well, that's also because I have lots and lots of cross dressing friends.
That's true.
Do you have?
I
boots
know a
for
lot less
walking?
cross-dressing people than you.
Do I have boots for walk? I do not, but my friend Eric does. But that's his weird thing.
It's not weird.
You know what I want? I want boots that fit my thighs.
It's weird
Not
because
my
I
thighs.
can't
want
wear
boots,
boots like
that
this.
fit.
Mm.
What is this part of your body called?
That's called a calf.
Calf. I want boots that fit my calves and my feet because I have really tiny feet and really big calves, and it really sucks because they don't make boots for that. Yeah. You have to buy like size. I have a size 6.5 foot. In order to fit my calf, I have to buy size 9 shoes, and then that's when the calf things fit. Yeah, see that?
No.
It's so bad. You can't walk. Like your shoes are like all over the place, and your feet are trying to walk within them, and it doesn't work.
So it's like wearing
Lots.
clown shoes.
I don't know. I've never worn clown shoes.
You could
Is it
wear.
like
It's
wearing
like wearing
flippers?
it's like wearing bowling shoes, but like way worse.
You could wear really thick wool socks.
But I can't do that because like I can't
'Cause
get
it's-
overheated. Like if my feet get overheated, the rest of me gets overheated.
She also doesn't like the constant stuffing it with newspaper.
Yeah, that just sounds like a bad plan to me. So. Anyway, so that
But
was
women
our day.
stuff their bras with no problem. Stuffing their shoes, that's a bad idea.
I don't stuff my bra, thank you very much.
You don't. I said women. I didn't say you
Oh,
specifically.
well, yeah. You made it sound like it was me.
No.